Let me ask you something. Have you ever really stopped to wonder if taxes are truly fair? It's a question that pops up every year, especially when tax season rolls around and we're all scrambling to make sense of the numbers. I mean, it's easy to see why so many people feel like taxes are just plain unfair. For a lot of us, it's not just about the money, it's about what that money means for our daily lives. No matter who you are, rich or poor, you have to hand over a chunk of your hard-earned money to the government. It doesn't matter if you're working two jobs or running a big company. Everyone's got to pay up. And that's frustrating, right? It can feel like you're working for someone else, not just for yourself or your family. But let's break it down a bit more. Why do taxes feel so personal, so emotional for so many people? For most people, taxes aren't just some abstract number on a page. They're a real tangible part of life that affects what you can and can't do. They're the difference between being able to save for a rainy day, take a family vacation, or just getting by from month to month. Every dollar counts, especially when you're budgeting for groceries, rent, or your kids' needs. Imagine working hard all month, putting in overtime, only to watch a big part of your paycheck disappear before it even hits your account. It's like you're running a race, but someone keeps moving the finish line. That stings, especially if you're barely making ends meet. For many, it's not just about the numbers, but about the sacrifices they have to make because of those deductions. Now, on the flip side, there are the wealthy, people who seem to have it all. Big houses, fancy cars, and plenty of financial security. You'd think they've got it easier, right? With all that money, paying taxes shouldn't be a big deal for them. But here's the twist. Even though they have more money, they still pay taxes on everything. Income, investments, even luxury goods. The more you have, the more ways there are for the government to take a slice. So sometimes it feels like the more you earn, the more you give away. And for the wealthy, the numbers can get really big, really fast. So whether you're rich or poor, taxes can feel like this giant, invisible hand digging into your pocket. It's a feeling that unites almost everyone, no matter their background. And yeah, there are systems in place, progressive taxes, deductions, loopholes, but honestly, it's still tough for most people to see the fairness in it all. The rules are complicated, and it often feels like those with more resources can find ways to pay less. The poor might pay a higher percentage of their income just buying basic things, while the rich hire experts to help them pay less. It's not just about how much you make, but how much you can keep after all the rules and exceptions. That's where the sense of injustice creeps in. People start to wonder if the system is rigged or if it's even possible for everyone to get a fair shake. So is there any way to make taxes feel less unfair? Is there a perfect system out there, or is this just the way things are? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? People have debated this for generations, and there's still no easy answer. Some people argue for flat taxes, where everyone pays the same rate. It sounds simple, but would it really be fair to those who have less to begin with? Others want the rich to pay even more to level the playing field. They say those who benefit most from society should contribute the most. But no matter the system, someone always feels like they're getting the short end of the stick. It's almost impossible to design a tax code that feels fair to everyone. At the end of the day, taxes are supposed to fund things we all use. Roads, schools, hospitals, they're the backbone of our communities, even if we don't always see it. But if you're struggling, or if you feel like you're paying more than your share, it's easy to see why taxes feel like a burden. The benefits can seem distant, while the costs are immediate and personal. So are taxes really unjust for everyone? Maybe, or maybe it's just that no system can ever feel perfect when everyone's situation is so different. Or maybe it's just the way they're structured that makes everyone feel that way. The complexity, the exceptions, the endless forms, it all adds up to confusion and frustration. Either way, it's a question worth asking every time you see that deduction on your paycheck. Because at the end of the day, how we tax and how we feel about it says a lot about what kind of society we want to be.